Thousands of probationary U.S. Forest Service workers across the country are navigating life after being fired as the Trump administration continues cutting federal jobs. KGUN 9's Maria Staubs headed to the east side to speak with one of those former federal employees who worked here in Tucson.
Right here is a copy of the email Danelle Scott received, letting her know she was fired from the U.S. Forest Service. She was the only hydrologist working for the entire Coronado National Forest, and now she's figuring out where to go next.
My first thought was, how does a mom support two kids without an income?
After years of wildland firefighting, Scott moved from Michigan to Tucson in January of 2024 to begin working full-time as a hydrologist, work spanning across 1.78 million acres.
Fell in love with the area, fell in love with the job.
She secured water rights for the forest, for wildlife and recreation, and identified areas at risk of flooding.
We don't have a lot of water, so it's really important that we manage the waters that we have.
But after over a year in, a phone call ended her career.
They said, "You're fired," and my 11-year-old ran off crying, and then they called 30 minutes later and said, "Wait, no, never mind. We refreshed the list, and now you're not on it." And then they called Monday morning and said, "Wait, no, never mind, you are fired. Come in on Tuesday and turn in all your stuff."
Adding to the confusion, she saw this email firing her for her performance.
And this is my fully successful performance appraisal signed less than a month before.
She's one of 2,000 probationary employees fired to eliminate wasteful spending, according to the United States Department of Agriculture. In a statement, a USDA spokesperson said, quote, "To be clear, none of these individuals were operational firefighters, but Scott is concerned the job cuts could increase our chances of wildfires."
We had funding that was appropriated by Congress to do prescribed burning to reduce fuels ahead of the fire season, and those monies were seized, and we were given directives not to do any prescribed burning.
Her job dealt with conservation, and now she's feeling a job loss.
Been really stressful, very anxious, just appealing and applying.
Reporting from the east side off of Craycroft and Fort Lowell, Maria Staubs, KGUN 9.